Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as... Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. There's a sharp little ball here. Son Heung-min gets into some space. And Aubameyang! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Aubameyang really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's let fly. Threads one in. Nicely spread. And no, he's seen through all of that. And he cuts out the supply. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal, he is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Here's the header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Yamal. Plays it across.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. Just about within shooting range. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to pass it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Scholes. And here's Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are... And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Hullet. He could be in here. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Just off target.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he...
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Caceres. Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. Nedved. Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Scholes. Big chance! Sticks it away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 23, Tam. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 14,
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Batistuta under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And here's Aubameyang. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the finish! And he gets rid in a hurry. Good effort from distance. And that would have been game, set and match.
Guardiola really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Owen! They've got to be quick to recover this.
I thought it was going to happen then.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Owen. Cross to the back post. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. It's a lovely, neat pass. Guardiola. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that.
And a quick announcement.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marquinhos gets it away. Batistuta.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Son Heung-min.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Puyol gets over and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's decent chance! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 21.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And they're quick to get it back. Son Heung-min. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Plenty to aim at here. Opts to play it back. Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking here to chip it through. Batistuta. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's lost his man. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Club America with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the pass is intercepted. Oh, he's played it in low. And the shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have.
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard. Club America appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Raul. Irwin. Nicked it back promptly. Irwin. He's got away. And he thumps it clear. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, it's come loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Conte. Oh, it's Batistuta. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. An instinctive delivery. Conte. Raul. Conte.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it into space. Irwin. And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. It's a great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard powering forward here. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Xavi Simons. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Hazard. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Hazard. It's Hazard! That's a half-decent try.
Hazard really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Xavi Simons. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Now Simons. Now that looks a decent ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, that is asking for... Batistuta! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make it.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rodri gets good distance on it. Simons. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.